All right, to my people, it's still celebration galore at the palace of the Ooni of Ife as 50, which is a golden age, was celebrated with pomp and pageantry. Now, the beautiful thing about it is that, in as much as so many gifts, so many things, and encomiums have been coming from right, left, center, as spiritual man of God, Pastor Jerry Eze has actually admonished the Ooni of Ife on this significant day, which is very, very important. Pastor Jerry Eze took to this pulpit today on Sunday to actually admonish the Ooni of Ife that he man is a first class monarch that nobody can bring down. As a matter of fact, there is no throne that can stand or remain if not ordained by God. Yes, every throne that is standing today was and is ordained by God. And once it's ordained by God, it is meant to stand the test of time. Not minding all the issues, not minding all the challenges, not minding everything that has been happening, it is actually still going to stand the test of time. These are very significant, important because Queen Olori Naomi actually worshipped at streams of joy today. So since she worshipped at streams of joy, Pastor Jerry Eze needed to pass this information to Oni through Olori Naomi. For before now, a lot of people have been questioning the relationship between Naomi and the pastor. But Naomi has always said that the man is his spiritual father. So anybody who is trying to put salt, put maggi, bring concoctions that do not exist, or postulations that do not exist to come and compare, it is at their own detriment. That she has nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing else to do. You see, Pastor Jade Eze actually took Naomi's issue very, very serious. It was so serious that people were now beginning, tongues were now beginning to fly. But just as they normally say, true conscience fears no accusation. No matter what they want to say, no matter what they are alleging, or no matter what they are proposing, it still remains true and genuine that Pastor Jerry Eze is a clean, anointed man of God. And he does not talk anyhow. He only talks when God asks him to talk. Like this particular message now is what God has actually asked him to come and give to them. That his legacy is going to remain forever. That he shall never lack. That every business that he has put his hand to do, put his mind to do, put his imagination to do, it is going to succeed beyond imagination. Now, the way it is now, Naomi has actually, they are actually uh, perfecting a trip for Pastor Jerry Eze to actually come live to the palace to have a physical meeting with the Ooni of Ife. All of these are still part of the arrangements to see that Naomi returns back to the palace. What has actually been the main issue people have been talking about is the fact that Naomi is a Christian, not just a Christian, a pastor. And for her being a pastor now to come and uh, 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 be involved in polygamy is something that they've still been trying to articulate and put together. This has actually been the main bone of contention. That okay, you know that this man is going to be a polygamist? Why would you now come and enter a marriage that is a polygamous one? She now went ahead to still say okay that it was actually spelled out when they were dating. In fact, that Oni even said that she's actually the final last bus stop, and nothing else is going to happen again. But tradition is always tradition, especially for someone like the Oni of Ife, who we know is a custodian of the tradition of the Ile Ife kingdom, which is absolutely one of the most powerful traditional actors in the industry. So right now, the bone of contention now is that Naomi has to return. That is one, because it's not good for her to start taking care of the only son out of wedlock. It is actually not good, and it will not do any impact. It will not be of any economic value and impact to the palace. The palace wants everybody to come back and in peace. Just as the Oni said the other day, the palace houses about 800 staff. Do you know what it means for you to have 800 staff? That some people have even been there the past 60 years. There are some people who were even born there. They born them there, they grew up there, they remained there, they now became what they are in the palace. So the palace is actually a place for succor. The palace is actually a place that inhibits and cohibits people from different races and tradition. And when people like this now begin to all come out en masse to take position, you now know that the things are not going to remain the same anymore. So right about now, Pastor Jerry Eze actually really took time to pray for the palace, prayed for the palace, prayed for the Oni, prayed for Naomi, and even prayed for Naomi's enemies. You know, it is said that if you want to live long, pray for your enemies. Pray for them to live long and see what you become in future. Naomi's future is very bright. Naomi's future is so bright that everybody needs eyeglass to look at it. And not just Naomi's future being bright. Naomi is actually the first person who brought a higher parent for the Oni. And now imagine now what happens when this boy now grows into a young royalty. It's going to make a lot of sense. Pastor Jerry Eze also now said that for all those people who have actually brought children, there have been instances of DNA or no DNA. He has told them that they should search their minds. Yes, they should search their innermost minds and ask themselves some fundamental questions if they are correct or not. You know, it does not actually matter how long they try to strive in all of this. What matters most is the fact that the pastor's prayers will always stand and be with the Ooni of Ife. The pastor's prayer will always stand out. And you know, the beauty of it all is that Naomi is always in the center of it all. Yes, Naomi is in the center of it all because Naomi is like the conduit pipe where the spirit needs to work together. You know, it is said that can two work together if they do not agree? The answer is no. Two cannot work together if they do not agree. For any two people to work together, there needs to be some form of mutual understanding and mutual love and mutual respect and mutual feeling. Once that mutual feeling, love, and respect is in, then there is no cause for alarm. But in as much as there are always issues, there are always things that divide the palace, then just know that things can never be the same again. I really want to say thank you for all of you who've been still part of our vision this afternoon. I want to say, if you're not subscribed, please quickly subscribe, comment, like, and share. Let us keep the conversation going on. Thank you very much and see you some other time. Bye bye.